Welcome to an encore edition of Mountain Stage.
There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and heard around the world on the Voice of America, with major funding provided by Chesapeake Energy and by Bailey and Glasser, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around a simple song. Thank you so much, and welcome once again to Mountain Stage Live Performance Radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. And we are in Morgantown, West Virginia, our home away from home at the Creative Arts Center on the campus of West Virginia University today. And we got a lot of very, very interesting music on this show. Mr. Mike Doughty will be out here during our next hour, a singer and a songwriter, and a man who's chosen some very interesting cover songs for his latest CD. Also, the Iguanas from down in New Orleans have come up to see us, a band that's been with us a couple of times before, but it's been far too long since we've seen them. Another newcomer to our midst here, Charlie Mars, will be out just a little later during this hour from down in Mississippi originally, and that's where he still lives, down there in Oxford. And also, Mr. Alex Wong has brought his trio called A City on a Lake, and Alex has been with us before a couple of different times. I really like his music and like what he does. But to start us off, another man who has been with us once before, and he's truly one of America's great singer-songwriters. Originally from Wisconsin, he now lives out in the Berkshires in western Massachusetts. His latest CD is called Horse Latitudes, but he's got a new one that's going to be out really not too long after you're listening to this. Check that one out too, but regardless of what CD you pick up, you will be delighted with his music. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Mr. Jeffery Foucault.
I saw you up there, the city in the footlights, shining in the darkness. I couldn't see your eyes. They all thought they knew you. Nobody knew you. And I wanted no one to know me too. I saw you out there in the starlight, steady, singing like a spark on a mile of cold wire. But you look so lonely, like no one was ever lonely. And I wanted to be lonely too. And I remember once you told me you had a dream, a crowded street. You saw the ghost of James Dean. No one could see him. No one could see him. And he cried in his love. I saw you standing up against the building, you smoking like a river in the dark before dawn. I asked you for nothing, became nothing. You were just a ghost, and then the ghost was gone. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, thanks, you guys. My name's Jeffery Foucault. It's nice to be here. It's particularly nice to be here because about a little less than a month ago, I got a call from my agent. He was like, "Do you want to go do Mountain Stage?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love that show. I want to go do Mountain Stage." And he was like, "Sweet, I'll put it together." And so I went on the internet and bought my flight to Charleston because that's where Mountain Stage happens. And then a few, and some of you may know this, but the show is not in Charleston. We're in Morgantown right now. And so I flew into Charleston last night, and I had a very nice time at the hotel. There was a Marine ball happening, so I had some interesting conversations at the hotel bar. And then I drove over here today, so it's nice to be here, yeah. We peeled out in the falling dark, hard as flint and like to spark. The saddest sinner, 17. Windows down and like to drown, drowners most who love to dream. So laugh it up and lay it back. There's nothing else but saying goodbye. For ashes, ashes, for dust, dust. Full of love and so far gone, goners most who love too much. And tea with honey, tell me who bent the branch inside of you. The dark-eyed things you never told. You have to be that young to feel that old. Wondering if you come around, making love with the volume down, and the blue light falling from an LED. Love and love move so strange, strangers most would never be. Love and lovers, they move so strange, strangers most would never be. Thank you. One time I drove, I live in Western Mass in the Berkshires, and one time I drove over the Berkshires to Albany for a gig at a little rock club in the middle of the week. I booked it specifically so I could work out some electric guitar sounds that I was trying to get after. And so I drove all the way over, I packed up my rig, everything in the back of the truck, drive over the Berkshires. It's a couple of hours, maybe 2.5 hours. And I walk into the club and get a free beer from the bartender and walk back and start setting up my rig, and that takes me a little while. I come back, get another beer, and then I get it all set up, and I sound check until I feel pretty confident that it sounds cool, and then I go back to the bar, and the bartender says, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Well, my name's Jeff. I'm playing here tonight." He's like, "No, man, you're playing here tomorrow night." So all things considered, this worked out just fine. It's called Everybody's Famous. It's a song about you. Everybody's famous. Everybody's free. Everybody's broken heart is shining like a new TV on the walls of a dark room where the world used to be. Everybody's famous. Everybody's free. There's a fire in the windrows. There's a wolf out in the corn. There's a wildness waiting for a moment to be reborn. And your life is just a ticket waiting to be torn. Everybody's famous, but everything is gone. If your tongue is sleeping, curled inside your head, like a lion or a serpent, you might as well be dead. If your heart is beating, sealed inside your ribs, upon that dark electric, the only love that lives. Everybody knows you. They saw your billboard in the rain. They heard your mama crying when you forgot your own real name. And though she voted for your heartbreak, she smiled at your shame. Everybody's famous. Everyone's the same. Everybody's famous. Everybody's free. The kingdom of heaven is inside of me. I wanna kick the lights out. I know there's something left to be. Everybody's famous. Everybody's free. Thank you. Here's a new one. There's light through the trees that cry in your ears. That's a ferry boat leaving all we could go for years. All my bags were packed, my ticket was bought. We stayed up through the night, we made love, and then we fought. And on some stranger's tongue, today I heard your name, and it flickered and went out like a careless flame. I still see you in close up, I still feel you all around, all but love your voice. That's a faraway sound. You're the shadow slipping sideways, you're the hum inside my mind. Every day I wait to forget you. One more time, and on some stranger's tongue. Today I heard your name, and it flickered and went out like a careless flame. And it flickered and went out like a careless flame. And it flickered and went out like a careless flame. Thanks a lot, everybody. I had a great time playing for you. It's going to be a great show. A lot of good people on the bill tonight. Just met Mike Doughty and got to sing a little bit with him, and seems like a real good guy. I don't know who's going to win the big, Mountain Stage always has a big arm wrestling competition backstage. So it's a real toss-up. I think I can take him. Dead before the sun could rise, I stole the silver off my lover's eyes. I rolled out on the dark demise, a midnight breaking day. Well, I was born full grown and raised up wild, all mortal bones and passions piled upon my head, the blessed child, father of the man. I cut my hair, I caught a train to Jackson. I took a name, I found the range where my voice could make no sound. I met a man, he told me, son, well, I see you're on the run. Tell me where you're going, I'll tell you where you're bound. sure they'd put me off outside of town with the cold black rain coming down. I laid my head on the red clay ground. I slept for 1,000 years. And I woke into a fever dream where silence talked and money screamed and nothing was but only seemed, and nobody seemed to care. I cut my teeth on the bread of pure temptation. Tried it all out, learned to fall like I might never hit the ground. I met a ghost and it looked like me. I asked him, is it plain to see or is it hidden? He never made a sound. I was lying in a circus ring, a scarecrow dressed up like a king, innocent of anything like love and going blind. So I set all my clothes on fire, I sold my soul in empire, I wrapped my heart in concertina wire, I showed it for a song. I couldn't run, man, I ran on till I stumbled. I struck out along a rolling stone. 40 days came up and down. I chased the river to the source. I met a girl on a pale horse. She pressed her fingers up against my lips. I fell down dead and gone. Well, gone. Thank you, guys. All right, we'll see you again.
Jeffery Foucault right there. His last record is Horse Latitudes, but he has a new one coming out in May. Yes, I don't know who's going to be on the new record, which is coming out in May, but on Horse Latitudes, it was a very interesting album. Had a lot of folks on there with him. You heard his songs, how good they are, and his vocals. But Billy Conway, our friend, drummer from Morphine, was on there. Van Dyke Parks played on the record and did some string arrangements. And Chris Delmhorst also sang with him and played cello. She's also his wife. So they live out in western Massachusetts. Mr. Jeffery Foucault. Well, it's time for Julie to do a song, and she's chosen a unique song that we fell in love with when we heard it performed by our friends, the New Rope String Band, who are really a comedy troupe, but they're also great musicians, and we had them on the Mountain Stage. And since some of their comedy is physical, and you have to see it to laugh, they did some more tunes on Mountain Stage. And one of them they did was written by one of the group, one of the trio, Tim Dolling, and a friend of his, Sean O'Brien. It's called Absent Friends. And we all kind of fell in love with this song. The Mountain Stage Band is Ron Soule back there in the acoustic guitar. Bob Thompson's over on the piano. Ryan Kennedy is one of our electric players. Ahmed Solomon's on drums. Steve Hill's on the bass. Michael Lipton on the other electric guitar. Say hello to Julie Adams.
doors open to the night, and August sets its crown of stars, of love and wine and endless talk. The dark itself says yes, says yes. Take all this now before it ends, this ordinary happiness, while even time is off the clock. Take this in trust for absent friends. Though we shared 10,000 evenings, they're not enough. How could they be? Somebody is always leaving, scheduled for infinity. I see you still all gone too soon, without a forwarding address. And once again the summer ends, and this great glittering emptiness. What can I do? What can I do but raise a glass to absent friends? What can I do? What can I do but raise a glass to absent friends? We know the facts, but they won't fit the faces we remember now. We did not choose this life, and yet we have to live it anyhow. Though we shared 10,000 evenings, they're not enough. How could they be? Somebody is always leaving, scheduled for infinity. I see you still all gone too soon, without a forwarding address. And once again the summer ends, and this great glittering emptiness. What can I do? What can I do but raise a glass to absent friends? What can I do? What can I do but raise a glass to absent friends?
Absent Friends, co-written by our good friend Tim Dolling of the New Rope String Band, Julie Adams and the Mountain Stage Band. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Chesapeake Energy, drilling for natural gas and oil to secure America's energy future, and Bailey and Glasser, handling complex trials and appeals for both plaintiffs and defendants. Offices in West Virginia, Alabama, Illinois, and D.C., and the newest office in Boston. More information at baileyglasser.com.
Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau. For a full listing of this summer's events and all things Charlie West, log on to charlestonwv.com. Hip, historic, almost heaven. Charleston, West Virginia.
This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Don't forget, you can always hear Mountain Stage guest performances, often including songs not heard on the radio at NPR Music. The address there is npr.org/mountainstage. Well, I'm pleased now to introduce a man who's not been with us before, but I heard him a while ago, and I've wanted to get him on the show ever since I heard the first recording. He was introduced to a lot of people back in 2009 by an album he put out at that time called Like a Bird, Like a Plane. He recorded it down in Austin, and he's just made a new one down there called Blackberry Light. He's from Mississippi, and he still lives in Oxford, Mississippi, and he's been influenced not only by a wide range of songwriters who, you might imagine, or maybe not, Bill Withers, Bob Marley, others, an interesting group, but also by writers, literary folks. And Oxford, Mississippi is known, of course, as the home of Faulkner. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, over there on the piano, Mr. Charlie Mars.
I'm going to start this set off with a song I wrote out in California. It's called Pacific Oceans.
Cause I heard that you might be there and that you might really care too. I bet I'm not the first, but I tried not to think of you. But oh, when I see you, it sure is nice. It's something like an ocean, something like paradise. I wanna take the wheel, cause I never had nothing like it in my life. I got all these emotions filling up Pacific Oceans, yeah. Hang around a little longer, you might find you really care. Oh, I'm afraid you're gonna wake up and wish that I wasn't there. I wish it wasn't true. I Bet I'm not the first boy to try not to think of you. But oh, when I see it sure is nice. It's something like an ocean, something like paradise. I wanna take the wheel, 'cause I never had nothing like it in my life. I got all these emotions filling up Pacific oceans, yeah. I don't wanna wake up and wish I wasn't there. I don't wanna wake up. I need someone who cares. It's true, I try not to think of you. Oh, when I see it sure is nice. It's something like an ocean, it's something like paradise. I wanna take the wheel, 'cause I never had, I never knew that it doesn't have to be sad. I never had, I never knew that it doesn't have to be sad to be true. Hang around a little longer, you might find you really care. Hang around a little longer, you might find you really care, yeah. Hang around a little longer, hang around a little longer, hang around a little longer, you might find you really care about all these emotions filling up Pacific oceans, yeah.
This next song is called Nothing But the Rain, and I was in Austin, Texas. I was staying with a songwriter friend of mine named Bob Schneider, and it was snowing there when I went to sleep. It was February, and as far as I know, it hardly ever snows in Austin, Texas, so it was kind of strange. And I was staying with Bob in his son's room. His son is like 6 or 4, I don't know. He was not there. That would be weird. And this song came to me in a dream, and I woke up and wrote the words down, and the melody was already there, so this one was easy.
I had a dream I was in the mountains where the snowflakes fall. I heard a sound in the distance, I swore it was calling my name. You said it's nothing but the rain in his jealousy, and then we wound up in a sea or a river I could not tell. Me and Louise in the water where the snowflakes fell. Oh, won't you come a little closer? If I come closer, I may fall like the snow in the water and disappear in it all. I had a dream I was in the mountains where the snowflakes fall. I heard fear in the distance, I swore it was calling my name. You said, remember, it's nothing but the rain in his jealousy. And then we wind up in a sea or a river, hell, I could not tell. Me and Louise in the water where the snowflakes fail. Oh, won't you come a little closer? If I come closer, I may fall like the snow in the water and disappear in it all. Oh, I want to believe, I want to believe, even though I know that nobody here is as pure as the driven snow. Oh, won't you come a little closer? If I come closer, I may fall like the snow in the water and disappear in it all. Like the snow in the water and disappear in it all. I had a dream I was in the mountains where the snowflakes fall.
Thank you. I was sitting around the house one day. I had on blue underwear. I was eating a banana popsicle. A friend of mine named Abby was on the phone with me, and I was listening to Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. And we hung up the phone, and a friend of mine had told me that day, which wasn't a very original thing to say, and I'd heard it before. He said, write what you know. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll try that. And this song popped out, and I'm glad that it did. It's called Listen to the Dark Side.
Hey, Abigail, I know your day has been hell, girl. Don't take to heart the words that he said. I know you're a good girl. You're not out to hurt nobody. He's just trying to get in your head. If you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. Hey, 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 my friend, are you at it again? I think you hold your heart too close to the vest. I know you're a good man, You're not out to hurt nobody. She's just trying to get in your head. If you wanna come, if you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. And I won't have the right words to say. There's just no magic cure for the games people play. So if you wanna come over, hey, Abigail, I know your day has been hell, girl. Don't take to heart the words that he said. I know you're a good girl. You're not out to hurt nobody. He's just trying to get in your head. Baby, if you wanna come, if you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high. If you wanna come over and get high. If you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon.
So I was in New York City, and my friend from college was with his fiance, and he said they'd been drinking, and he said, would you write a song for my wedding and then sing it at our wedding, and it will be our wedding song? And I thought, it doesn't seem like much of an upside for me. And he said, but you said that you would in college, and I responded that as I only recall a fraction of the things that happened in college, then to save from being a liar, I will do it. And I also had a year before the wedding, and I thought, I can get out of this. And so I showed up at the rehearsal dinner, which was in Santa Barbara, California, and his mother, she ran towards me, and she gave me a massive hug, which was strange because she didn't seem to be that fond of me in college, and she said, Charlie, we are so excited about the song. And I thought, what is she talking about? And she said, you don't have, she goes, we have a PA on the beach here in Santa Barbara and a big stage ready for you. She said, you don't have to sing it for us right now, just tell us the title. And I thought, oh, right, the title of the song that I was supposed to write for her son's wedding tomorrow. I looked at her and I said, I do? She said, I do. That's the perfect wedding song title. So I went back to the Holiday Inn Express that night. I woke up there the following morning. I went to a music store. I rented an electric acoustic guitar, not dissimilar to this one. And I wrote a song called I Do, I Do. I sang it on the beach for my friend Tyler Ramsey at his wedding, and here it is. It's on my new album. It's called, yeah. So here we go.
Oh, I look up to you. You don't look down on me. Maybe you could be the one, be my honey. 1 and 1 is true, true as the days of summer, true as the sad man on my corner, true blue. Oh, you make me want to say I do, I do, I do believe in you. This much I know is true, that I do. Oh, I look up to you. You don't look down on me. What do you see in me? Is it oceans of blue? How do you make the colors say in 1,000 crazy ways that in the end most things will be okay? Or you make me want to say I do, I do, I do believe in you. This much I know is true. It's a little grain of sand coming to you from a desperate man. This much I know is true, that I do. Look at my plan. It's such a simple plan, girl, to love you and always be true. I do. This much I know is true. It's a little grain of sand coming to you from a desperate man. This much I know is true. This much I know is true. This much I know is true, that all you make me wanna say I do.
Thank you. This is actually my first time to play in West Virginia, although I've been touring for a long time. I don't know why that is. But it's nice to be here, and it's such a cool event. And I'm going to leave you with this one. This is a track off of my new record. It's called How I Roll. And I was overserved one night. Or I guess if you want to be technical about it, I overserved myself at a party. And then I made the unfortunate choice to get behind the wheel. And I was driving home, and I saw the cops in my rearview mirror. And I said, God, if you get me out of this, I'll never do it again. And then maybe it was a minute, or it could have been more or less. I don't really know. Time was sort of an issue at that point. I noticed that it wasn't actually a cop. It was a Camry. And I said, God, I take it back. Because I felt like I wanted to save that one. And I went home and I wrote this song. It's called How I Roll. Thanks for having me. Also, I would like to remind you that they still make compact discs. I brought some with me, and I would like to leave without them. So I would love to see you after the show.
it's a 5-0. I shouldn't have smoked so much weed. I shouldn't have done so much blow. Oh, don't you know sometimes? Don't you know sometimes? That's how I roll. Oh no, look in the mirror, it's a stranger looking back at me. Room to room on the Titanic, rocking the high seas. Don't you know sometimes? Don't you know sometimes? Yeah, that the pressure gets too much, and I hear the sirens call. They say maybe just one more time. Maybe just one more time. Yeah, that's how I roll. Oh no, look in the mirror, it's a 5-0. I shouldn't have smoked so much weed. I shouldn't have done so much. Don't you know sometimes? Don't you know sometimes? Don't you know sometimes? Don't you know sometimes? Yeah, that the pressure gets too much, and I hear the sirens call. They say maybe just one more time. Maybe just one more time. Maybe just one more time. Yeah, that's how I roll. My father always said to never say never, so I never say never again. My father always said to never say never, so I never say never again. My father always said to never say never, so I never say never again. My father always said to never say never, so I never say never again.
Thank you very much. Charlie Mars from Oxford, Mississippi. The new CD is Blackberry Light, and it's a nice sounding recording. Mr. Charlie Mars. I think his friend Tyler, is he the guy in Band of Horses? If he is, that guy's been on Mountain Stage. If you have questions or suggestions for us here at Mountain Stage, just write me. Larry at Mountain Stage is our address. Facebook, of course, we're there, facebook.com/Mountain Stage. If you'd like to come see the show, go to mountainstage.org. You can see our schedule, find out where we're going to be, and you can buy tickets right there. We'd love to have you in the audience, whether we are in Charleston, which is our home, or up here in Morgantown, which is our home away from home, or maybe we're on the road somewhere closer to you. Love to see you. Mountainstage.org is the place to go. We're going to end the hour with a trio who have not been with us as a trio, but the man with the acoustic guitars here, who you might call the leader of the band, Mr. Alex Wong, has been with us twice before. He's been with us with Vienna Ting and also with Amber Rubarth in a duo called Paper Raincoat. And his new project is called A City on a Lake, and it's full of interesting songs and interesting arrangements and really interesting and evocative instrumentation, some of which you're going to hear tonight. He's brought a couple of friends with him. City on a Lake refers to Mexico City, and one of his friends is from Mexico City. I'll let him introduce them all. Please welcome, if you will, right now, A City on a Lake.
Hi, Morgantown. We're pretty excited to be back here. Thank you for having us back. Well, I guess thank you for having me back, and also Kevin, who was here with the paper raincoat. So this is a brand new project with a brand new record that just came out a couple months ago. And these are my good friends, Kevin Rice on drums, and Jimena Sariñana on everything else. And this is the first song we're going to do was inspired by living in cities like LA and New York, where I noticed that people really enjoy upgrading, including, I guess, myself. They like to upgrade their apartments, they like to upgrade their jobs, their friends, their spouses. But it was something that I just sort of particularly noticed a preoccupation with in bigger cities, and so this was a song sort of dedicated to that big city-itis, and this is called Always Something Better.
can have a sweetheart for your bride. You can have a view of the ocean side. You can have a picture perfect life, but there's always something better. There's a little voice inside your mind, one you swear you almost recognize, just repeats one single line. There's always something better. Just around the corner, just around the bend. Will it ever happen? Will it ever end? Is it in your heart or only in your head? There's always something better. And boys and girls walk the streets tonight. They look for beauty, but it passes by. 'Cause we got one eye to the side, holding out for something better. They taught us never compromise, and our modern hearts won't be denied. You can have it all, just don't decide, holding out for something better. Oh, it's just around the corner, just around the bend. But will it ever happen? Will it ever end? You think it's in your heart, but it's only in your head. and it's not getting better, better, better. Oh. Cash back, no standing in line. Step over beggars sleeping soundly while you wander the night. Get a new God, praise the Lord. If you think it'll help, just be careful not to ever take a look at yourself. So climb a ladder, take it off. Nothing's out of your league, but the city never waits, while it never sleeps. Never fail, never try, keep on passing by. But I don't wanna be here waiting for the rest of my life. There's always something better. Oh, it's just around the corner. Oh, it's just around the bend. It's just around the bend. Oh, there's always something better. Oh, it's just around the corner. Oh, there's always something better. Oh, it's just around the bend. It's just around the bend. Oh, it's just around the bend. 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 Oh, there's always something better. Just around the bend. It's just around the bend. It's just around the bend. Oh, there's always something better. Just around the bend. There's always something better. Just around the bend. There's always something better. Just around the bend. It's just around the bend. Just around the bend.
Oh, thank you so much. It is always a pleasure to come here and play for you guys. Thank you for having this event, and thank you for supporting it. It's really rare and it's really special. So this is another song from the new record, and this song was inspired by, I have to be honest, it was inspired by The Real Housewives of Orange County. I got thinking about gated communities and how I guess they're there for a reason. You know, gated communities are there to keep the things in that we want to keep in and keep the things out that we want to keep out. And I think we do that. I mean, I guess we all have our own Orange County gated community in our heads somewhere. So, so this is a song called Oceanside, named after Oceanside, California.
Drink before you go. The waves are crashing down below. Another hazy afternoon. He's gonna be home soon.
And the seasons never change.
And if you lived here, you'd be
And the
home.
faces stay the same.
You never have to be The truth was always black and white. Never home enough to fight. And no one needs another war. Don't kill the messenger. And if you lived here, you'd be home. You never have to be alone. Well, someone has to know. All close our eyes here in Oceanside. We all spend some time here in Oceanside. Everything's fine here in Oceanside. We all spend some time here in Oceanside. Here in Oceanside. Everybody finds a way. Everybody must survive. You will learn your lesson. You will learn to pick a side. Everybody finds a way. Everybody must survive. You will learn your lesson. You will learn to pick a side. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you, guys. This is a song called Never Look Back, also off the new record. I knew I wanted to write about going somewhere and leaving from somewhere, and I didn't know from where I was leaving, and I didn't know to where I was going, and I just wanted to write about what was happening in the middle. And so this song takes place in the middle.
Explodes with shards of gold, the sunlight filling up the holes where all the pictures used to be of all my fading memories. The air is rising off the street, the smell of possibility. The ladder shakes as I climb down. I'll miss this view, I'll miss these sounds, but I'll never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back, never never look back in time. The morning sunlight melts the past, the canyons echo off the glass. I guess I should have known somehow. What's done is done, can't change it now. My hands let go, I hit the street. 1,000 bodies swallow me. I wish they'd take me out to sea. Wash my conscience, make it clean, so I'll never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back in time. Till all of my love, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love is blind, blind. I'll never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back in time. Till all of my love, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love is blind. The sun is gone, the motion fades. Tomorrow you'll be far away. I never think of what to say in time. Is all this wandering good for something? 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 Is all this wandering?
Thank you so much. Thanks again for having us. And we're called A City on a Lake. This last song was sort of written as a post-it note to myself. I was sort of out of phase. I was feeling a little out of phase with everything around me. And it was a song that was a reminder to myself to sort of reconnect to the source of things and to listen again. And the chorus of the song only has one word, and that word is yeah. So if you can remember all of that, We didn't bring our choir with us on this tour, so if you wouldn't mind singing with us, one word, one note. I believe in you. Thanks again.
The city overtakes you and you can't breathe at all. Is it drowning you? Is it drowning you? When the noise and the demons and the chatter that make you feel so small, they're surrounding you. They're surrounding you. When you finally give up fighting and the silence starts to call, are you listening? Are you listening? Well, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell me, can you hear it? Well, tell me, can you hear this sound? Tell me, can you hear this sound that brings you back to home? It's a sound that's so familiar. You remember how it goes. It was always there. It is always there. It's a song that's written in everything, one that everybody knows. It's getting louder now. It's getting louder now. So can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Well, tell me, can you hear this sound? Tell me, can you hear this sound that brings you back to home? And I know, I know, I know, never been this lost before. And I know it's hard, but you gotta let it lead you. And I know, I know, I know, can't ignore it anymore. I know it's hard, but you gotta let it lead you. You gotta let it lead you. If you listen, it'll lead you home. And it goes, yeah, 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 yeah. I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. I know that you can hear it. I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I know that you can hear it, yeah, 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 yeah. I know that you can hear it. I know that you can hear this sound. I know that you can hear this sound that brings you back to home. Thank you so much.
Alex Wong, Jimena Sariñana, Kevin Rice. A City on a Lake is the name of the group. And that's also the name of the latest recording. And they'll be hopefully coming to your neighborhood, these three. And there are other performers on the CD also. On the recording, Ari Hest is singing, as well as Jimena there and Alex. So check it out, A City on a Lake. I'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening right now over WBSL, Sheffield, Massachusetts, or WOCS, LaRose, Kentucky. Thanks so much for listening to the show. Hope you'll be here next time when our guests will be Bruce Coburn, Iris DeMint, Brooke Wagoner, Trixie Whitley, and Carrie Rodriguez. You're listening to Mountain Stage Live Performance Radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Radio. This project is supported in part by an award from the National Endowment for the Arts, Artworks. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the second hour of this Mountain Stage in Morgantown, West Virginia, on the campus of West Virginia University. And during this hour, we're going to hear from Mr. Mike Doughty, great singer and songwriter. But he's also, I think, today he's going to do some cover tunes, and he's chosen a very interesting group of them for his latest recording. But we're going to open this hour with the band that's been with us once before, actually twice before. Once was a long time ago, and once wasn't all that long, but still too long. They're centered now down in New Orleans. They started back in 1989. They've been around almost as long as we have. They play a wide range of music, influenced by blues, R&B, Cajun and Zydeco, Tex-Mex, and other Latin styles. Sometimes they sing in Spanish, and of course, roots rock. Their latest CD, the new one, is called Sin to Sin. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, the Iguanas.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Pocho. Hey, Pocho. Hey, Pocho. Hey, Pocho. Hey, Pocho. Hey, Pocho. Say, Pocho. Come on, Pocho.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out tonight, folks. It's a pleasure and an honor for us to be up here. All right, we're going to do a song right now called Pelican Bay. It's about a place up in Northern California. It's a maximum security prison. Yeah, well, yeah, I actually have a cousin that's in there right now, so yeah. Anyway, I wrote this song with him in mind. smoggy day in the funky East Bay. They took my baby back to Pelican Bay. One smoggy day in the old East Bay. They took my baby up to Pelican Bay. Engines coming, here they come, straight to the rock back from Vietnam. Johnny Watson, he makes me laugh, hustling down on Telegraph. One smoggy day in the funky East Bay. They took my baby up to Pelican Bay. Yeah, they did. Between love and hate, a thin line. There's a thin line between love and hate, a thin line, baby. Traffic is heavy on the bridge. There ain't nothing but nothing in the fridge. I'm going back to the country where I was born. All these East Bay streets ain't my home. One smoggy day in the funky East Bay. They took my baby up to Pelican Bay. One smoggy day in the old East Bay. They took my baby up to Pelican Bay. Oh yeah, they did. Thank you. All right, this next song is a song I learned off of a record by one of my all-time heroes, the great Flaco Jimenez, the Tex-Mex accordion player. He's probably even been on this show before. I'm sure he has. Anyway, this is a love song. It's in Spanish, so you may not know that, but it's not a happy love song, though.
Te espero allá en el bar de la esquina. Vida mía, no te imaginas lo que tenemos que hablar. Te tengo que contar todo lo que me han dicho de ti, que tienes otros amores y a mí me vas a olvidar. El dolor de no tenerte es inmenso y la pasión de besarte es mayor. Por eso con dolor, entre copa y canción, con desesperación, me vas a ver llorar. Te espero allá en el bar de la esquina. Vida mía, no te imaginas lo que tenemos que hablar.
es inmenso. Y la pasión de besarte es mayor. Por eso con dolor, entre copa y canción, con desesperación, me vas a ver llorar. Te espero allá en el bar de la esquina. Vida mía, no te imaginas lo que tenemos que hablar.
Thank you. We also have a new CD out. Oh, I guess Larry mentioned that. Yeah, this is a song off of that new CD.
Easy come, easy go. Was it always just for show? Something happening, something new. Just up St. Claude Avenue, slumming. He was slumming all along, slumming. I'm not surprised to see him run. Hear them walking, watch them strut. When you see them corking up, drop $1 in their case. They might help you pay your faith. Slumming, he was slumming all along. Slumming, I'm not surprised to see him run. I thought that he was fooling everybody, he just fooled the one. Now he's heading out of town, going back to where he came from. Smoke your reefer and get your kicks. Ghetto landscape just for kicks. Now it don't matter who's your mom. Everyone knows Uncle Tom. Slumming. Now he was slumming all along. Slumming. I'm not surprised to see him
This is the only hit song we ever had. And actually, it was only a hit in Belgium. And it was only a hit in the summer in Belgium. So.
And it was only a hit in the Flemish
Oh, the
half
Flem,
of
yeah, the
Belgium.
Flemish
okay,
area.
So let's like get it right, man. The French would have nothing to do with it. We couldn't understand it.
But anyway.
Yeah. Moving right along. We'd like to say thank you to Mountain Stage. It's great to be here. We appreciate them inviting us back up to play for you all, and their fine crew for taking such good care of us. And yeah, thank you all very much.
Isabel, don't listen to things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to things your papa say. Your daddy don't like me, I could tell it from the very first day. Your daddy didn't like me from the very start. Yeah, but Isabel, I want you, gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna love you with all my That's why I'm singing. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Your daddy don't think that I'm good enough for you. Your daddy don't think I'm good enough for you. Yeah, but Isabel, te amo with a love that is deep and true. You know my love is deep. That's why I'm singing. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, mama. Dices que es muy terco y tiene su opinión. Tiene su opinión. Yo soy terco también y te compuse esta canción, mami. Cántamela para ti, vidita mía. Oye, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oye, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Oh yeah, Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. No le hagas caso, oye, baby. Isabel, don't listen to the things your papa say. Óyeme bien mi vida, Isabel. Óyeme bien mamacita mía. Listen to the things your papa Ay, morenita mía. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Quiero bailar toda la vida contigo.
Thank y'all very much, Morgantown. Thank you, Mountain Stage.
The Iguanas from down in New Orleans. Rod Hodges on the guitar and lead vocals, Joe Cabral on saxophone lead vocals, Renee Coleman on the bass and vocals, and Doug Garrison on the drums. And the new CD is called Sin to Sin. It's great to have them back, the Iguanas. They were first on the show, oh gosh, almost 25 years ago. They've been on since then, but not often enough. It's time for our great piano player, Bob Thompson, to do a tune. He's chosen a tune that one of New Orleans' finest piano players did on the show once. Bob Thompson and Makin' Whoopee. Say hello. Colortones.com is where you get his music. Bob Thompson making whoopee. You're listening to Mountain Stage live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Chesapeake Energy, drilling for natural gas and oil to secure America's energy future, and Bailey and Glasser, handling complex trials and appeals for both plaintiffs and defendants. Offices in West Virginia, Alabama, Illinois, and D.C., and newest office in Boston. More information at baileyglasser.com.
Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau. For a full listing of this summer's events and all things Charlie West, log on to charlestonwv.com. Hip, historic, almost heaven. Charleston, West Virginia.
This is Mountain Stage on NPR. I mentioned before you could hear a Mountain Stage at NPR Music online. You can also hear shows on our website, mountainstage.org, and you can podcast them there. You can stream them however you like to listen. We keep usually 2 to 3 years of shows archived at mountainstage.org, and the shows often include songs we don't have time to fit on the radio. So if you want to hear more, or if you want to hear it again, then go to mountainstage.org. We're going to end up the show with a man who was with us once before. We were very impressed by both his songwriting and his performing, as have been many, many people over the years. His latest CD is called The Flip is Another Honey. And that is a quote from a Variety review of Jerry Lee Lewis's single Crazy Arms, which means the other side is good too. And this CD, this collection of songs, is all cover songs, and it's the most interesting collection of cover songs that I've ever seen. It includes a couple of John Denver tunes, including one that's very close and dear to people in West Virginia. And it includes a couple by Cheap Trick, one from Stone Roses, the British band, one from Thin Lizzy, one from, let me see here, Randy Newman, one song, Red House Painters, one from Low, and then Sit Down, You're Rockin' the Boat from Guys and Dolls. It's really our kind of a mix. He may do some there, who knows what he's going to do. He may do some of his own tunes. He also wrote a book which was out in January 2012 called The Book of Drugs, story of his life with his former band, Soul Coughing. Please say hello, if you would, Mr. Mike Doughty.
Hey everybody, what's happening? Lovely to be back in Appalachia.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Sunken-eyed girl in the sandwich shop, ladle my soup from the kettle pot, so swooning myself at the smolder looks, parsing that gaze for the right intention. Sunken-eyed girl, don't let me go. You're the world and you barely know so. You're the drinks I drink and keep drinking and fall down, stumble. All the things I think and keep thinking and lay down, tremble out. These tears are bound to fall. Sunken that girl on Ludlow Street. Junkie land once, but they swept it up so. In my mind, singing, you're so sweet. I need a bundle of dope just to numb it out. And I'm so good and that it hurts my skin. Feeling so good, I could do myself in. You're the drinks I drink and keep drinking and wake up, tremble. All the blinks I blink and keep blinking and fall down, stumble out. These tears are bound to fall. I'm no prize for you, no trophy to keep walking through. And I'm up, not worth the time. I'll drag you down, don't waste your time. Sunken that girl on Delancey Street. Bulletproof glass in the KFC to keep the man safe in his paper hat. Keep the wrong hands off the biscuit fortune. Sunken that girl, don't let me go. You're the whole world and you barely know so. You barely know so, 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 I'm no prize for you, no trophy to keep walking through. But I'm up, not worth the time. I'll drag you down, don't waste your time. Sunken-eyed girl in the sandwich shop, ladle my soup from the ghetto pot, so swooning myself with the smolder looks, parsing that gaze for the right intention. Thanks. What's the thing, the transportation that goes up the hill for the university that looks like a log flume combined with a monorail? The PRT. The first time I was in Morgantown, I got so high I was scared to ride it. And I sat for the whole day looking upon the PRT in fear, contemplating its aqua glories. The future is old news, some ruse, the choice you choose. Decked out like a financier, feckless like the fox you fear. Yeah, for the trophy cup, the university of prom queen runners-up. Drowsing the immeasurable, pleather and wool, it's a head of your bull. No chance, lose your trance, napping like the sycophants. Day by 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 day. Day by 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 day. I never laughed when I saw you dance. I never giggled at your elegance. Retrace your paces, porous faces, come up aces this. And you're ready to kiss that, like an acrobat. Adventures unmentionable, free and consensual. Day by 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 day. Day by 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 day. Well, I swab, fix the job, I feel, mix the deal thereof, amend a shove, let's stay. Soup of the day, it's time. A love crime, it's real. Burn the wheel, it's done. So's the fun, be free. Tread on me. Day by 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 day. Day by 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 day. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, I will not be undersold. The grip is tight and the hand is cold, like money thrown upon the sea. I hope my love swims back to me, and I can't save nobody. I can't save nobody, save nobody. I was shunned and falsified. 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 But there's a car down on the lot, smarter than the car I've got. But there I am, inside the trunk. What a slowly boils the funk. And I can't save nobody. I can't save nobody, save nobody. I was shunned and falsified. 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 Thanks a lot. So a portion of this next musical number is from, I stole from a person I have wrote a number of songs with, a fellow named Dan Wilson, who recently, he won a Grammy for that Adele song that they made fun of on Saturday Night Live. The song that just like everybody wept uncontrollably to. He wrote that. That's what he does. That's what he does with his day. And he won a Grammy for it. However, I think it is a much more significant cultural achievement to be made fun of on Saturday Night Live. Though I have told him that he might want to consider taking his Grammy wherever he goes and sort of petting it like Dr. Evil's cat and getting people to do his bidding. I think we should turn the tambourine up. What's that, Grammy? Oh, Grammy wants it turned up too. But so he wrote this song with Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue, which is the most bizarre thing I had ever heard in my life. And I begged him to play the song that he told me was awful, and he was correct. It is perhaps the most awful song that has ever been written. I will never, ever, ever, ever release this demo into the internet. I will never, ever do it. If you hear it, it's not from me. However, Nikki Sixx raps on the demo. He rhymes shady with Warren Beatty. And then he rhymes smell with Taco Bell. It is astonishing. But it had this one really cool part, and I stole it, and I wrote the song. And I'm gonna get like 35 Grammys. Me and Nikki Sixx, and then we're gonna go get chalupas. Well, your man won't dance, but I will. He's just a cup of punch that you'll spill. You're gonna hang him from the sails of a sinking sloop, crowded with the goons and the dopes you dupe. You get nothing. I found out that I'm a chump and you were cold-hearted to me. You got lucky that I told you what I did, and you're so sorry, but not the way you want. You're getting nothing from me. Nothing from me. I wasn't flux, I was a clunker, I was busted cruft. I was the sweatest of the swells and the roughest rough. But now I'm bound to the bend of your bone-white wrist. Shun the pill popper, love the pharmacist. You get nothing. I found out that I'm a chump and you were cold-hearted to me. You got lucky that I told you what I did, and you're so sorry, but not the way you want. You're getting nothing from me. Nothing from me. You get nothing. I found out that I'm a chump and you were cold-hearted to me. You got lucky that I told you what I did, and you're so sorry, but not the way you want. You're getting nothing. You get nothing. I found out that I'm a chump and you were cold-hearted to me. You got lucky that I told you what I did, and you're so sorry, but not the way you want. You're getting nothing. Nothing from me. Nothing from me. Nothing from me. Thank you. This is a Thin Lizzy song from the 1970s, written by the great sad man, Phil Lynott. I'm a fool now that it's over. Can you guess my name? I make my money singing songs about you. It's my claim to fame. When they say it's over, it's not all over, there's still the pain. And I'll come running back to you again. Don't you know I'll come running back to you again. If I said I was sorry, would you still leave me? I never thought you'd go until you did. Believe me. When they say it's over, it's not all over completely. I'll come running back to you again. Don't you know I'll come running? I'll come running back to you again. The show is over, and we must all go home. Just leave me by myself, I'll be alright here on my own. When they say it's over, it's not all over when you're all alone. And I'll come running back to you again. Don't you know I'll come running back to you again. Don't you know I'll come running back to you again. Thank you. The great Phil Lynott. So I learned this song, which is, I sing it with Roseanne Cash on the new album, The Flip Is Another Honey. It's an interesting reason to listen to it. Yeah, I hope you would listen to it because you like it. But if you simply want to listen to something that Roseanne Cash participated in. Anyway, sorry. This was my first favorite song of my life. It was my favorite song when I was 3 years old, and my family had this massive green Oldsmobile in 1973. And I laid in the back of it, holding a tape recorder to my ear. And like 4 or 5 years ago, I was in Ethiopia. And I was in this bar in Ethiopia. And I had met all these dudes because I played guitar, and I was just playing guitar, and they invited me to this bar. And there was like a Danish techno version, the cheesiest trance version possible of this song, and the room exploded. Exploded. It was crazy. True universal power to this tune. My girlfriend is from West Virginia. Grew up in Charleston, went to school right here in Morgantown. And I learned this song to impress her. And oddly, it kind of worked. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, rolling like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me, radio reminds me of my home far away. Riding down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Thank you. I got a little more, one more time. Thank you very much. This is a song by a New York band from the early 1990s called Drink Me, from whom I stole so much. I often read newspaper articles about who influenced me, and I laugh because I've stolen everything from Drink Me and Sekou Sundiata. That's the whole nine. And I just said that on the radio. Right. The song is called Drunk on the Train to Chicago, and I Feel All Right. Gas station neon sign, orange and white blinks an eye, and it whispers good night. Drunk on the train to Chicago, I feel all right. Half pint of Dewar's White, label still half full. The train lurches left, lurches right. Drunk on the train to Chicago, I feel all right. Then I left to New York of gas bills and cigarette burns. Wasted days of whiskey and as the world turns. Early 90s. Train driver, hit the gas, shovel coal, move your ass, we've got a schedule to keep. Drunk on the train to Chicago, I fall asleep. And in my dreams, we're careening drunk down the streets of my hometown. The man in the moon is on Benzedrine, and everybody's spinning round. Bells ringing, lights flicker, old girlfriends, good liquor, hold my hand all through the night. Drunk on the train to Chicago, I feel all right. I feel all right. Thank you, West Virginia. Thank you, Mountain Stage. My name is Mike Doughty.
Mr. Mike Doughty. That new collection of songs is called The Flip is Another Honey. Yes, stay out here, Mike. Mike's going to stay out here and do another one with us. Our thanks to Mike Doughty. Yeah, that's a great collection of songs, a very interesting collection of cover songs. The Flip is Another Honey. Thanks to Mike. Thanks to the Iguanas. Our thanks to Jeffery Foucault and to Charlie Mars and A City on a Lake. Our thanks to all you folks here at the Creative Arts Center on the campus of West Virginia University in Morgantown, West Virginia. And of course, as always, special thanks to you listening there on the radio. Without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers Jeff Shirley. Assistant producers Vasily Skouras. Production managers Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. With production assistants from Michael Lipton, Ryan Fletcher, Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blauser. Promotion is coordinated by Michael Lipton, Adam Harris, Josh Saul, and Music and Motion Promotions. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are, just as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Going to finish out here with a little Elmore James. I bet you know this song. You said you was hurting, you almost lost your mind. Now the man you love, he hurts you all the time. But when things go wrong, everybody, go wrong with you, it hurts me too. should love him less. Why lick up behind him and take his mess? But when things go wrong, oh, wrong with you, it hurts me too. Brian Kennedy. Michael Lippman. Sir Rod here from the Iguanas. All right, Jimenez, sing one for us here.
Love another woman. Yes, I love you. But you love him and stick to him like glue. When things go wrong, oh, wrong with you, it hurts me too.
Little harmonica here. Joe on the saxophone. Mike Doughty here.
Now he better leave you, or you better put him down. No, I won't stand to see you pushed around. But when things go wrong, oh, wrong with you, it hurts me too.
Bob Thompson over there. First verse, everybody, come on. You said you was hurting. Everybody sing. You almost lost
Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Chesapeake Energy and by Bailey and Glasser. Mountain Stage is a production of West Virginia Public Radio. This is NPR.